He became what we are so that he might make us what he is. Athanasius of Alexandria. Black history is church history, and we owe a debt of gratitude to one particular church father, Athanasius. His contribution and fierce defense of the faith is best depicted by the moniker he has come to earn, Athanasius against the world. Now here's the deal. His work differs a bit from church fathers that came before him, as many of them made their contributions in the context of Roman persecution. That means the primary challenges to the faith were coming from opposing views outside of the church. But Athanasius emerges on the scene after Constantine takes the throne, and he unites the entire Roman Empire under the banner of Christianity. So religious persecution is behind them at this point because now the church has the full endorsement of the state. So rather than battling views from the outside, now the church is dealing with competing interpretations inside of it. One heretical view in particular, arising from a notable figure in the church named Arius, argued that the three persons of the Trinity were not co-equals. In this view, the humanity of the Son made him subject to the divinity of the Father, as he was seen as part of the creation itself. This view gained tremendous traction in a short amount of time, leading one historian to conclude that the entire Roman Empire was astonished to awake one day and find itself Arian. But Athanasius was absolutely unwilling to concede any ground whatsoever. And eventually he found himself as the lone voice holding to truth, hence the label Athanasius against the world. This debate continued for years and grew in such significance that eventually the Emperor Constantine convened a church council to settle the issue. Fortunately, this council eventually affirmed that the Son was of the same substance as the Father, as the New Testament record concludes. But if Athanasius had not stood courageously, we might actually be holding a compromised view of the Trinity today. Imagine that, we'd all be heretics. So I don't know about you, but I'm grateful for this church father who reminds us all that Black history is indeed church history.